everyone, and welcome to Tea Time with Harry and Friends. Today's topic will be the Great Depression after the defeat of Lord Voldemort. Now I present Harry and Friends. Yay!
Why are we here?
It is time to speak the truth, the whole truth, frankly and boldly.
Yes, I'm afraid that the end is near.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because we defeated he who must not be named, we used up all of our money and our resources. Now we're in the midst of another emergency, an economic one. Many of our crops and other businesses are now destroyed.
His name is Voldemort. He's already died. We could probably say his name now.
I agree with Mr. Springboard. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. But that is besides the point. We need a plan of action.
In every dark hour of our national life, a leadership of frankness and vigor has met with that understanding and support of the people themselves, which is essential to victory.
Yes, only a foolish optimist can deny the dark realities of the moment.
Yes, but guys, didn't the wizarding world encounter a depression of this sort at the end of the Great Goblin Wizard War?
Harry is right. Compared to the perils that our forefathers conquered, this should be a piece of cake.
People, I refuse to let him win by inevitably causing our magical society to fall. These dark days will be worth all that they cost us if they teach us that our true destiny is not ministered onto, but to minister ourselves and our fellow men.
We need to be self-sufficient and fix this problem.
Yes, this nation asks for action, and action now.
Our greatest primary task is to put people to work. There is no unsolvable problem if we just face it wisely and courageously. It can be accomplished in part by direct recruitment of the government itself, treating the task as we would treat the emergency of war.
Yes, because this is war. A host of unemployed citizens face the grim problem of existence, and an equally great number toil with little return. As the chosen one, I did my part to kill Voldemort. And now we have to take care of this problem that not only puts our country in danger, but potentially the whole world.
These are the lines of attack. I shall presently urge upon the new Congress in special session detailed measures for their fulfillment, and I shall seek the immediate assistance of the several states. I'm certain that we can get the goblins to get those materials.
Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin?
Do you think it will be easy to get the goblins to trust us after all we've done to them? Our international trade relations, still vastly important, are in point of time and necessity secondary to the establishment of a sound national security. I favor it as a practical policy of putting the first things first.
That's right, Hermione. We shall spare no efforts to restore world trade by economic readjustment, but the emergency at home with our own economy cannot wait on the accomplishment.
Okay, so we are not going to ask goblins for materials? We still need to think of a way to fix our economy then.
We can make an army of people to combat the problem.
Yes, Dumbledore's army reunite.
But I doubt Dumbledore's army is really going to be able to fight that economic crisis.
Well,
Well, at least we know what we have to do, and we know where to put our priorities. Together, we can do it.
Which reminds me, doesn't something seem familiar about everything we just said? I feel like I learned it somewhere.
Really, Hermione? You're bringing school into this?
Oh, I remember. I learned this in Muggle Studies. We totally just quoted FDR's inaugural address.
What? We did?
Well, why not? FDR was a pretty impressive leader, and while America may not have been under attack by goblins prior to the Great Depression, it did have it pretty bad.
That's right. FDR, being an influential leader such as myself, recognized that in times of emergency, everyone would have to trust him and support him, so that he would be able to put an end to the Great Depression. And in his speech, he also said, "For trust reposed in me, I will return the courage and the devotion that befit the time. I can do no less."
Not bad for an American, I guess. Now that I think of it, a lot of the stuff he said in his speech are things we associate with Americans. Like that quote, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." FDR seemed pretty confident that this great nation will endure as it has endured, will revive and will prosper. I guess that's what you would call American exceptionalism.
Yep, but American exceptionalism had been around for ages already. Let's not forget, during his presidency, FDR also enacted a lot of new programs, such as the FDIC and Social Security. The previous U.S. economy was, for the most part, operating under a free market economy. The FDR set foundations for increased government involvement in the economy, which is an important and controversial part of America today.
All right. That's enough talk about Americans. Let's get back to the task at hand.
I agree. Seems that I'm out of chocolate frogs. Why don't we go buy some and start fixing the economy in the process?
That's all, folks.